Good morning, and welcome to the 2017 commencement exercises of Bishop Garcia Diego High School. We are not only a school, but a Bishop community that spans many generations of students, parents, faculty, all of them committed to a supremely honorable endeavor to educate the entire person, the intellect, the heart, the soul, and thereby provide a solid foundation for life. In 1914, just a few blocks from here, our community began the commitment to secondary Catholic education in Santa Barbara. Today we stand here on the shoulders of many, those that had the vision, a vision that began in a small parish now known as Our Lady of Sorrows. We have had over 100 years of Catholic secondary education in Santa Barbara. And today, we continue this enduring commitment with passion, vibrancy, and faith. Today, we welcome parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, great-aunts, great-uncles, and friends of our graduates from all over the United States. We congratulate you. We honor your dedication to our graduates and your presence here at this ceremony today. We are joined here with our dedicated faculty, and I might say also our faculty who continue to live that spirit that is part of Bishop each and every day. We also have our staff with us today, and our trustees, and many of our alumni that now number over 5,500 graduates. And speaking of alumni, it is my distinct pleasure to note that we have an alumna with us today from the class of 1946, a graduate from Bishop Diego, then known as Santa Barbara Catholic High School, Sister Ruth Ella, who is the great-aunt of one of our 2017 graduates. Welcome, sister. It's a pleasure to have you here today. And most importantly, we welcome and congratulate the Bishop Garcia Diego High School class of 2017. Graduation is a profound and magnificent event. It is profound because graduation from high school marks a major transition point in our lives. It is a magnificent event because we recognize 4 years of academic accomplishments, bestow a degree, and mark a powerful launch point for your future. Graduates of the class of 2017, treasure this day. The memories you take with you from the last 4 years will become some of the most poignant and lasting memories of your entire life. As you experience these commencement exercises, my deepest hope is not only that you experience pride as you walk across the stage today, but most importantly, that you feel a rising sense of confidence built on a foundation of many hours of hard work and the deep friendships you have forged here. So, let's celebrate our graduates and the great potential that our class of 2017 will offer to our community and to the world. I would now like to welcome Mr. Tom Crawford, our auxiliary head of school, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Grtaduation. Good morning. Again, welcome to the 2017 commencement exercises for Bishop Diego High School. Before we begin, I would like to introduce the school marshals by first inviting them to the foot of the dais. The marshals assisted with Insignia last evening, on Thursday, the baccalaureate mass last evening, and now today with commencement. These juniors represent the top students from the class of 2018 and will be seated here 1 year from now as graduates. Academically strong, they also capture the essence of the core values of Bishop Diego: respect, perseverance, and compassion. They are models of service and scholarship, and they carry themselves at school, in their family, and in all their endeavors with heartfelt grace and unwavering fortitude. Today, we especially appreciate their service to and support of the class of 2017. We have a couple marshals who are not with us. Not surprisingly, they are taking the SAT this morning. The marshals who are in attendance are, in no particular order, Bennett Burns, you folks would come up, Kyle Fanol, Anna Coronado, Claire Velez, John Harris, Oliver Pelly, Corey Williams, Sophia Siani, Kara Murray, and Matt Shaman. Please offer your most sincere congratulations to these developing leaders. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to take your seat. And I'd like to invite Dr. Grtaduation back to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Crawford. It is my great pleasure to invite, as well as to introduce, our commencement speaker to you today, Mr. Ronald Cortez. He is an amazing leader, a distinguished public servant. He has served Bishop as a parent and as a member of the Board of Trustees. Ronald Cortez is Vice Chancellor of Administrative and Business Services for the University of California, Irvine, where he provides strategic direction for the campus's business operations. Ron has enjoyed more than 2 decades of public service to the public sector, administrative and financial experience, among many others. He served as Vice President and CFO of the San Francisco State University, Vice Chancellor of Administrative Services for the University of California, Santa Barbara, and Deputy County Executive for Santa Barbara County. Ron values serving his community. He was a Board of Trustee member for Bishop Garcia Diego High School, and in 2016 was awarded the Public Service Award from the Public Administration faculty for his contribution to the San Francisco community. Ron is a mentor for the Western Association of Business Officers and sits on the Research Council for the National Association of College and University Business Officers. Ron earned a JD at the Santa Barbara College of Law and master's degrees in organizational management and public administration at the Fielding Graduate University and Northern Michigan University. He also holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from San Jose State University. Having attended Catholic elementary and high school himself, Ron greatly values Bishop's philosophy of educating the whole person, integrating faith, excellence, and academics with social justice. Ron has been married to his wife, Lori, for 33 years and has 2 grown children, Kristen and Marcus, both who proudly attended Bishop and graduated from Loyola Marymount University and Georgetown University, respectively. it is my great pleasure, and please welcome Mr. Ronald Cortez, our 2017 commencement speaker. Ron?
It is quite an honor to speak to you on this most important graduation day. I would like to thank Nick Vitellari, head of school, and the Bishop Board of Trustees for allowing me this opportunity. Welcome, faculty, staff, parents, family members, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2017. Twice, my wife, Lori, and I have had the privilege to be in the same position as the parents here today. Both of our children, Kristen and Marcus Cortez, received an amazing education at Bishop Garcia Diego High School and graduated from this very stage. There are so many emotions we as parents witness as you young men and women ascend to adulthood. Feelings of joy and elation, which transitions to doubt and uncertainty, then back to joy. Parents, you have raised them right. Closing this chapter in their lives will be as natural to these graduates as updating their Instagram accounts, #growinguptoosoon. Cardinal graduates, please look around and consider the diverse and exciting journeys that await your classmates as well as yourselves in the next few months. Some of you will stay local and commute to a beautiful community college or university. Some of you will make the exciting transition to living on campus outside of Santa Barbara, and maybe even some of you to major universities throughout the country. And I hope that many of you will come south to enjoy all that UC Irvine Anteaters has to offer. However, no matter which path your journey takes you on, today, you're experiencing a special moment in your lives. Savor the friendships you have made and remember this chapter in finite detail. Your friends and family are here today to celebrate you and to encourage you to take the next challenge that life has in store for you. Graduates, consider your parents. What once seemed an impossible distant future event has now been cast upon them in a moment's notice. Many wish for the ability to stop time, choosing to preserve and cherish you exactly as you are today. Remembering your first day of school, watching you gain your independence, late nights to finish school projects, rushing home to watch you play sports, school dances and memorable family dinners. Their sole comfort and joy come in knowing that they have been there for you for the last 18 years. They celebrated your successes and they shared in your failures. Your parents believe in you and all you will accomplish. Now this belief is transferring to you. Your continued self-confidence will be even more important as you enter the next phase of your life. You're entering a complex world with exciting opportunities combined with serious challenges. An important question for you to consider and to continue revisiting throughout your lifetime is how you will engage and impact this complex world. I grew up and attended college in San Jose, in the middle of the Silicon Valley, during a time when cell phones and desktop computers were being developed, and companies such as Intel, Apple, and others were launching into new areas of success. Mergers, acquisitions, and other financial opportunities yielded significant financial opportunities to many of my friends. And while I briefly considered such opportunities for myself, I found myself drawn to public service and the calling of helping others. I chose a different path, as I determined public service as my passion. To me, when I look at my years of service, they're about serving the public good. about working toward making our society a better place to live and learn, either by improving our local communities or our educational system itself. Early on in my life, I was motivated by a quote from President John F. Kennedy, which speaks of happiness and excellence. He said, "The ancient Greek definition of happiness is the full use of your powers along the lines of excellence." As Bishop Diego High School graduates, you have a phenomenal educational background and spiritual foundation, so using the full strength of your powers will become refined throughout the years. But the question remains as to how one determines the lines of excellence in pursuing one's own happiness. With so much information, I know that you could just Google Alexa or Siri for an answer. However, for those of you who would like to ask Ron, here are my 3 pieces of advice for you in making this decision. Own your own mind. Be resilient and find your passion. Own your own mind. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinion drown out your inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. This sound advice was given at the 2005 Stanford commencement by the late Steve Jobs. It is an important type of thinking that allowed us to race to the moon, to consistently and reinvent who we are and what we become. It is actually this type of blind optimism and confidence that has granted us the ability to remove supercomputers from our back pockets, like the iPhone, check our social media, or simply call our grandma and grandpa on the other side of the globe. Spending a better part of my career in higher education, I'm constantly amazed by the way in which college transforms lives. College is a place for your minds to discover, to question, to experience, to own your own faith, and to form values and beliefs as young adults. You now have autonomy in controlling your learning experience, and with the options available, that experience can be limitless. You will be exposed to new thoughts, new information. You will learn from experiences outside the classroom, such as joining a fraternity or sorority, college athletics, studies or social clubs, renting your own apartment, or in your own job. In each of these experiences, you will get to decide who you're going to be as a person, what you will believe, how you will treat those who don't agree with you, how you will handle hardships, and what you will love. Today, news and information is everywhere. So how do you discern real news versus fake news? Social media allows us to share thoughts and opinions faster and more permanent than ever before. The university experience is the core at expressing your right to free speech. You will exercise your right to vote, make educated decisions, and I'm sure you heard the phrase, there are 2 sides, many times 3 times, 4 times to a particular story. Talk to people you don't agree with and research the facts. Be empathetic to other people's views and peacefully question beliefs. Because of your owning your own mind, you will take your foundational beliefs, spirituality, and focus on serving the underserved, which you have studied here at Bishop Diego High School. We are counting on your self-confidence and tenacity to challenge the norms. Resiliency. As you partake in the next chapter of life, there will be countless opportunities, major successes, and memories you will enjoy and cherish forever. However, you must prepare, realize, and understand the importance in dealing in setbacks in a reasonable manner, a manner that can appreciate that rewards are not achieved without risk, a manner that attempts to learn and understand to improve from the experience, a manner that makes us even more determined to be even stronger tomorrow. Resiliency is not something you learn in a book, It is something that you have been taught by life thus far, and something you will continue to be challenged with. Your parents and teachers have been there to encourage you and advise you, but ultimately it's your responsibility to be resilient. We all have heard of the cliches of resiliency. You win some, you lose some. It's not about winning, it's how you play the game. Dust yourself off. Tough times don't last, tough people do. But these cliches point to a simple fact. You will be knocked down, but it's how you recover that will define your true character and shape who you become. Perhaps some of you learned this lesson in sports already. In sports, we don't back down from a crushing defeat. We rise up to fight another day. That is resilience. During my difficult times in my life, when I am most challenged, I recall Proverbs, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and all your soul. Lean not on your own understanding, and he will make your path straight. This proverb reminds us, and reminds me during difficult times, that God is directing our path, not us. Moving forward, the classroom or the workplace might be the environment in which you're tested. If a professor instructs you to rewrite a paper, or you have to rework a project in your job, take the opportunity to test your resiliency. Each generation has experienced its share of tough times. It can be easy to throw in the towel, but don't give up. So on this journey, get comfortable with challenging yourself, taking risks, and building your character, and at times experiencing setbacks. It will test how you influence others, and your adaptability and your ability to change. Passion. Be the change that you wish to see in the world, said Mahatma Gandhi. Bishop graduates are not just trained to live and endure the existing conditions of the world. You are educated to change the world as we know it. During the past 4 years, you have been exposed to social justice and effects of injustice in our local and global communities. Your passion will be your adrenaline that motivates you in the pursuit of happiness. It just doesn't have to be your career. Passion can be found in a hobby, a calling, a desire to help others. During my years of public service in local government and higher education, my passion has allowed me the honor and the pleasure of helping first-generation families graduate from universities, constructing government buildings that provide service to our community, designing and develop schools for our communities, providing elderly more access to community services, assisting our communities respond to major disasters, and constructing academic and housing projects that allow our faculty, students, to learn, live, and exchange ideas. But make no mistake that finding your passion is a journey in itself, a journey that will take time, requires resiliency, and tests your opinions and thoughts. However, passion combined with the faith of the Lord are a powerful combination which will allow you to find true fulfillment. Don't allow prestigious careers and high salaries to solely influence your life path. Let passion for what you truly believe in be your driving force. Don't allow naysayers to deter your drive to be great at whatever you become passionate about. As Maya Angelou states, you can never be great at anything unless you love it. There is no greater accomplishment to live a life full of passion. In closing, I remind you to own your own mind, be resilient, and find your passion, as these principles and characteristics provide a framework in determining how you wish to engage and impact this complex world. Your future is extremely bright. I can assure you much success and fulfillment as you follow your passion to make our world a better place. We will forever be proud of you and your achievements, as your home will always be Bishop Garcia Diego High School. We wish you the best of luck. God bless you. Remember, once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal, and congratulations to the class of 2017.
So now I'd like to ask Mr. Crawford to come to the podium as we begin our central event of the day.
All right, candidates, please stand. That's you guys. Parents, families, faculty, Dr. Vitellari, Mr. Light, and trustees. I present to you those students who, upon the nomination of the faculty, have satisfactorily met the graduation requirements of Bishop Garcia Diego High School. Candidates, please approach the stage. Michael, you can come closer. The candidates are Michael Andrew Agnoli, David Omar Alvarez, Logan Patrick Avery, David John Barrios III, and Jillian Bentajado. Austin Lewis Bonnet. Emma Greer Burdett. Gavin Michael Callow. Andrea Alejandra Castellanos. Emily Elizabeth Condon. Evelyn Colette Coronado. Clark Robert Ramus Cosson. Mitchell James Coda. Skylar Brianna Crombie. Lily August Gallo. Thomas Stanton Dawson Karp. Brian Enrique de Mesa. Kendall Billy Ella. Alfonso Miguel Esleda. Angelica Judith Garcia Gonzalez. Gabriel Adam Getman. Julian Ann Giannini. Ryan Michael Gibbons. Clithia Lorena Gonzalez. Miguel Gonzalez. Sienna Maria Gonzalez. Tyler William Green. Linlin Josie Wong. Yuming Kevin Wong. Matthew Thomas Johnson. Zane Benson Kincaid. Jacob Patrick Klintner. Kylie Lynn Caper. Adriana Catherine Koblonsky. Meng Kevin Lee. Michaela Catherine McGuire. Kaylee Lourdes Martinez. Brandon Alexander Martinez Avina. James Graham McKernan III. Brian Keaton Merritt. Catherine Agnes Messapan. Eduardo Miranda. Isabella Maria Maloney. Veronica Michelle Morones. Tomas Murillo. Claire Iverson Nielsen. Hector Casiano Nolasco. Andrew Thomas Oshner. Jack Quanah Parker. Brolin Scott Harris. Valerie Isabel Krishak. Alexandra Maria Raya. James Arthur Rennick. Celine Paloma Rivera. Christina Ariana Rogers. Sienna Marie Seibert. Dylan James Skarsky. Mark Anthony Sirocco. Sean Robert Tethrow. Gina Marie Tiso. Michaela Lengel Veselich. Elijah Ben Whitney. Harrison David Wilkinson. Youngjan Josh John. Parents, trustees, and distinguished guests, it gives me great pleasure to announce the conferral of the College Preparatory Diploma from Bishop Diego High School. Congratulations, graduates. Graduates, please be seated for a couple special recognitions and a few closing remarks.